guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Nick Knack, hanging out with you guys tonight, and a great big happy new year to each and every one of you guys out there. I hope your holiday season was awesome. I kind of checked out of YouTube for the last week or so, just been spending some time with my family and doing some things that surrounding the ins and outs of that. So it's been good for me to kind of do that and to kind of step back a little bit, take a little bit of break from this. But I am back, and I'm going to be showing off to you guys in a two-part video. So this is part one of two of my kind of year in review for the last calendar year, which was of course 2019. I'm going to be showing off all of my favorite things that I picked up in the last year. I'm going to be breaking this down into two categories. The first one, which we'll do tonight, will be my premium items. Premium items being things that I purchased from places like Sideshow Collectibles, Fans, Toys, Transformers, Hot Toys, things of that nature. Things you can't generally pick up in a mass retail big box store such as Target, Walmart, or even GameStop. So that'll be part one, and then part two, which I think will be a little funner actually, will be all of my mass retail finds. My collecting habits I've found over the last year has taken on a little bit more of a transformative phase. No pun intended, I'm not necessarily talking about Transformers, but I'm just saying I've kind of shifted a little bit of my priorities. In the past, I have been almost solely a premium item collector, and in this last year, I found myself actually buying a hell of a lot more mass retail. I'm not sure why that is. Part of that might be is I've kind of fallen out of love a little bit with Star Wars, and Star Wars was always, a very premium-esque collection that I like to buy Hot Toys and Sideshow Star Wars items, and I have not been spending anywhere near the amount of dollars that I have paid or I've spent in the past on Star Wars. So that might be part of it. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video tonight, but it should be fun. And so let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it right now. Here are my best, I would say, let's just go top five. Top five? Hell, I don't even know if I can pull five. My top five favorite premium items that I bought in the last year. Let's do it right now. Alrighty, guys, coming in at number five. Number five is my Justice League Batman, the Batfleck himself here. This figure came earlier in the year, around October, after a very, very, very long wait for him. I did a full review on him a couple months back. I'll post that card up here in the on the video here if you'd like to go back and check him out, the full video on him, because this is just going to be a little bit of an overview. But anyway, yeah, he's a really awesome figure. Really dig him a lot. Looks very good here in my shelf. My goal was to assemble the entire DC Trinity, which of course is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and I have done so here in my detail. So looking really, really damn nice. Enjoy him a lot, and glad he is finally here. Although I'm not sure how many more DC higher end figures I'll be collecting in the near future. Possibly more. I don't know. We'll see kind of what the direction of the DC film franchise goes in, to see how much enthusiasm I have for collecting more higher end DC figures. Although, you never know. There may be a statue or two in my near future. You never know. But for right now, yeah, this is really nice. Nice Trinity. But yeah, definitely Batman, the Batfleck, the Justice League Hot Toys Batman comes in at number 5 on my list. Get a little focus. Focus, you bastard. There he is. Yeah, he looks good. Alrighty, guys, coming in at number 4 is a piece that came into my collection last spring after a really long ass wait from Sideshow Collectibles. I waited for this figure for over 20 months, I want to say, and for over a year of that time period, I actually had it almost entirely paid off through FlexPay. So needless to say, I was really grouchy by the time I actually got this thing in my collection. And that is, of course, the Sideshow Collectibles 1/4 scale Luke Skywalker premium format figure. It's pretty cool. It has grown on me more and more as I've had it here in my collection. I kind of have him up on a pedestal up on near the top of my room here, and he looks really good. He's not a figure I see up close every day, and maybe that's a good thing, because I'm not sure if that portrait is a dead ringer for Mark Hamill, although it looks okay. It looks pretty good. Mark Hamill's a tough cat to nail down, as we've talked about many, many times in the past. I have decided to display mine with his blaster, his exclusive blaster. I believe that was a exclusive. And forego the lightsaber, because the lightsaber does not have a plug-in effect, which is sort of crappy, as I pointed out in the full review of this guy, so I don't need to go back over that too much. But yeah, he is definitely a worthy addition to my collection, and I do love Luke Skywalker. And of course, The Empire Strikes Back is a key film in the great hero's journey of Luke Skywalker. And so I did want to have a very, very nice version of Luke Skywalker. Not that I don't have other nice versions of this particular rendition of the character, such as Hot Toys, but still, this is really damn awesome. For the most part, it's grown on me a lot. I don't know if it's still worth nearly $600 that I paid over the course of a year, but it's still really nice. Alrighty guys, and just as Merlin delivered the infant King Arthur to Sir Gawain in Mallory's La Morte d'Arthur, I have the Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi delivering young infant Luke Skywalker to the Lars homestead here. This of course is like I said, the Hot Toys Episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have displayed on my shelf here in this rather candid pose next to my Mythos Obi-Wan from Sideshow Collectibles. This particular figure also came with this really awesome holo projector of Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Vader, with Darth Sidious there from Revenge of the Sith. But I really do dig this figure a lot, as I alluded to in my review of him. He is really cool. Tons and tons of accessories. Obviously, we're not going to rehash that, but you guys can follow the card if I can put another card up of this figure, and you guys can check out all the ins and outs of him. I don't know if he's still available at SideshowCollectibles.com. I haven't looked recently, but he is awesome. And there, like I said, there's a cornucopia of accessories that come with this guy. So many posing options. I went with a real candid one that kind of just, I don't know, really... Again, guys, I am so hung up on the hero's journey of Luke Skywalker, and this was where it all began for him at the end of the prequel trilogy. So that's why I have this particular version posed here with Obi-Wan Kenobi, as opposed to having him with a lightsaber or doing something badass. I kind of like this tender kind of I don't know, just really cool. This just brings out more character in Obi-Wan Kenobi that just is really awesome. So anyway, all right guys, so that's number 3, guys. Number 3. Let's hit the top 2. Alrighty guys, coming in at number 2 is not a figure that actually came out in the last calendar year of 2019. Actually, this guy came out quite a few years before, but it is new to me and new in my collection, and that is, of course, the Robocop 1/6 scale from Hot Toys. Picked this guy up sort of loose, didn't come with a package, didn't come with his original stand, was missing a few of the accessories, but overall fairly complete from a Far Eastern seller. Had a very good eBay experience working with that particular seller. And this figure is absolutely glorious on my shelf here. Kind of have him posed up here. I've had him actually in that case, but I wanted to kind of get him out of that case there for you guys, so you guys can actually see him a little better. But yeah, he looks really, really damn good. He does have interchangeable fists, a interchangeable top helmet that can be interchanged with a battle damage version, as well as a battle damage chest piece as well. So he is absolutely fantastic. Love this piece a lot. Really glad to finally have a premium Robocop here in my collection. I've had these NECAs for a long time, including the ED209 and the Robocop there. And there's a NECA T800 Endoskeleton, which doesn't stand for crap. But anyway, yeah, this figure is absolutely awesome. Love having him here on my shelf down here in the archive room of the Plastic Planet. And yeah, he is definitely number 2 on my list of premium items that I have purchased in the last year. Absolutely awesome. Roll poop. Alrighty guys, and before I get to number 1, I just wanted to do a couple honorable mentions, and that's some of these third-party Transformers that I have picked up in the last year, including my Ultra Magnus here. He's not actually called Ultra Magnus, this particular item, but because it is a third-party knockoff, but it is still a very, very cool looking figure, this Ultra Magnus. And then I also picked up these 3 items last spring, including this KFC Blaster. He's not actually called Blaster. He's called by a different name. That's a third-party figure, but it looks really damn good. And then these two Fans toys. That is, of course, the Fan Toys Coot and the Fan Toys Hoodlum, aka Cup and Hot Rod. I love these pieces a lot. They didn't quite crack my top 5, but they would definitely crack my top 10. They look really damn good. So love all these third-party Transformers. My good buddy, often collaborator, Uncle Pat, has bought a shit ton of Transformers in the last year, and he is putting together a video for you guys that I'll show on this channel of his finds over the last year, and his Transformers collection has grown by about 400%. It is absolutely awesome. So he's going to put together a quick room tour for us in the coming weeks here, but I just want to give these figures just a little bit of a shout out because they look really damn good and really damn happy to have them.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Alrighty guys, and number one, well with a bullet, this is an awesome figure, is my 1/4 scale Hot Toys Darth Vader. I have lit up down here in my detolfs. I have him all lit up for you guys. I did complain at nauseum about the unpragmatic nature of these light up features in the video review I did for him just a couple weeks back, but this figure has grown on me by leaps and bounds just having it here in my collection. It is absolutely fantastic. It is one of the first pieces I see as I walk down here into my Star Wars premium collectibles room, or as I just call it, the Plastic Planet. Looks really damn good. Face sculpt, awesome. Everything. This figure, like I said, has grown on me. Really glad to have him here. And yeah, he just looks just super duper. So yeah, with a bullet, check out my review of this figure. I think you can just scroll down. It was just a couple vids back. If you haven't seen it already, check out my full review of him. He looks really damn good, and I am really, really enjoying having him here in my collection. Alrighty guys, well that is going to wrap up this edition of the Plastic Planet. It was just good to get back with you guys tonight and to kind of show off again my top 5 premium collectible items of 2019. I'll be back with part 2 of this 2019 year in review series with all my mass retail finds, which is considerably bigger, and that's going to be a really fun video. So do make a point to tune in for that. If you're not a subscriber, please do consider subscribing. Would love to have you here each and every week right here on the Plastic Planet. All right, guys, well, life is oh so very, very short, so get out there and fill it with some plastic crap. Until next time, guys, later. Love ya. Bye.